Hello everyone, welcome back to this lecture. In this lecture, we will be learning files and streams, in which we will be creating a file or a Word file from the C++ program, and we will be writing it and we will be closing it. So let's start. C++ files and streams. So far we have used IOStream standard library. As in our previous lectures, we have used IOStream standard library. Why? Because we needed the functions cout, or we can say we needed the operators cout and cin. But for reading and writing to standard output, we will be using fstream. So over here, fstream is another library which will be helping us to read and write to a file or a standard output. So over here we are having offstream, ifstream and fstream, where the offstream will help us to output the file, where the ifstream will help us to input the file, where the fstream will help us for both. It will be help us in opening the Word file and closing the Word file, or we can say it will help us to open the file, write and then close. So file stream. File must be opened before so that we can read from it or write to it. So you must keep in mind that we should always open a file before only so that we can read and write to it. Either offstream or fstream can be used to open a file for writing. So for offstream, which I told you is an output, where an fstream is a combination of both, can be used to open a file for writing. Note, if stream is used to open a file for reading purpose only. So the if stream is an input, so we will be reading. So it is only used to open a file for reading purpose. So you can see a syntax over here. This is void open. We are opening a file over here. We have a constant keyword, then the character cat, that is a data type. Then we will be having a file name, then iOS, then a scope resolution, then we will be putting the mode, which mode you need, append mode, open, close and that. Okay, so why don't we move to code blocks so that we can have a practical on reading and writing the file. So let's quickly move to code block. So let's start. So as I told you that we will be including the fstream library. So fstream library has been included. Now we will be creating a main integer main function. Okay, then we will be writing char input as 7,5. Sorry for this, it should be char. So we will be creating a character having an input 7,5. Okay, now we will be creating an offstream. We will be calling an offstream. We will be creating an object OS. Okay, this OS is a kind of an object that will help us to open a file, open test.txt, that is an extension. Okay, so keep in mind that first of all we have created an object OS. So from that object we have opened text.txt. Okay, now I will be writing cout writing to text file. So over here we have opened a file before, then we are writing it to a text file. End of line. Now cout, enter your name. Okay, so we will be writing our name over here. Then I will be putting cin, okay, cin dot get line. Okay, this is a basic in stream that we are using, that will be giving us an input as 100. Okay, we are using the object, we will be putting input and then end of line. Okay, then cout, enter your age. Cin will be putting as input. Okay, then we will be putting a cin dot ignore. This is also a basic that we have using a get line. These are some of the functions. So ignore will help us to ignore the things that we are putting it afterwards. Then we'll be using similarly OS input end of the line. Then we will be closing the file os dot close. Okay, so we have opened a file first of all, then we have written in the file your name and the age, and then we have closed your file. Now we will be using a if string to read. If string will be similarly creating an object is, and then we will be creating a string name of the line. Okay, using this object is dot open. We will be opening a file. Which file we are opening? Test file dot txt. We will be opening this file. Then I will be writing reading from the text file that we have created. Okay, now using a while loop, I will be calling getLine function over here, which will be using the object to read the line. Okay, then I will be writing cout line function and then end of the line. Okay, then it will be your end of the line. Then we have opened the file, we have used the loop to read from the file. Now we have to close it, so we will be using the object, we will be using the close object, then it is end of this program. So in this program, first of all, we are creating a file, writing into that file and closing it, and then we are reading to that same file that we have created. Okay, so let's compile and then we will run the program. So you can see the output over here on the screen is, first we have created a file as text.txt. okay, and then we will be writing to the text file. So it's written over here, writing to a text file, enter your name. So I will be writing my name as Jaspinder. I will be writing as Jack. Okay, enter your age 28. So we will be reading from the file text file that we have created with Jack and 28. So that you can see that we are reading from that text file as Jack and 28. So let's us locate where this file has been created, because you have created a file. So where it will be created? It will be created where you have created this file as a new, when you have created this main.ccp, where your main program has been saved. So let's see. First of all, I will be checking I have saved on my desktop. So I'll be showing new. Then over here you can see I have a text file over here, the file which I have created. So I will be opening this file. So you can see the input over here, Jack and 28. That through which I have used to input the file. So over here I have used C++ programming to create a file named as text over here, and which we have inputted Jack and 28. Okay, and also we have read from that file using the C++ program. So this was just simple through which you can create your file, write into your file, read from your file. Okay, so thank you.